Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back! It's time for more Danganronpa. I'm gonna load that save game. We are on chapter 5. And besides that, I don't remember, we got some information that there is a 16 students somewhere. Noodle Sprout with a 3-month resub. Love you, Zine. Love you too, Noodle Sprout. Oh! We're exploring. We're finding out what area has unlocked. Which, it's not that one. Okay, is it the 6th, the 5th, 4th floor? 4th floor, 5th floor, whatever it is? 2nd, 3rd floor. So it should be the 4th floor that just unlocked, right? If you guys would like to ask stuff for Alligator Desi, if you want to talk about spoiler chat, you're more than welcome to use the spoiler channel on Discord, which is perfect for spoiler chat. 5th floor opened up, not 4th floor. Okay, so here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, thanks. It feels unpleasant. Ooh, scary. Nighttime secrets. No. Ooh, Monokuma. Monokuma, what have you been doing in your nighttime secrets, Monokuma? These classrooms are so super boring. I need to sneeze. So, I'm a little sick, which may mean that I need to hide my webcam to take care of the disgusting things that happen to a human sick body. So if I ever disappear and things go really quiet, that would be why. Because I need to take care of my girlish figure. Thanks for the bless yous, chat. Appreciate it. Oh, that's a fun background for this room. What's up, Toko? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? She's gonna say something rude. Okay. Oh, right, because her master told her not to open her mouth. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad, I guess she gave up. I'm sure it's totally not important at all. It has nothing to do with what's going on. I'm sure it's totally fine, Toko. Don't worry about it. It's not like, I mean, Byakuya knows all, after all. It's more important that you listen to Byakuya than you tell us whatever dangerous things are happening. It's fine. It's fine. Makoto. Who's Makoto? Do we know Makoto? Ah, that's a pretty little. This is a pretty little picture here. Let's check this stuff out first, and then we'll talk to her. Monokuma, we've all agreed to not kill each other anymore. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Thanks. It's not that she can't speak. Her master told her not to speak. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there is a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But, considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? It's a dark void for a ceiling and looks pretty good. Oh, dang it. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Wow, I can see targets on the wall. Good job. Good job, me. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Ikusaba
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student laying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Kyoko? I'm not gonna say anything, huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Bum bum bum. But we were... I don't understand Kyoko's weird rules about when she can and can't talk about secret stuff that Monokuma doesn't know about. Because we were like standing in the middle of the hallway, so if Monokuma could see us... Oh, Kyoko, it's just... You don't make sense. She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? Whatever, Kyoko. Kyoko, make up a reason. Tell me why. Tell me when you can and can't. Just tell me things. Make up your decision. Make up your mind. Are there multiple? No, there's only one locker I can click on. Leave the area. Ooh. Oh, of course is Yashiro's room. At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceilings. Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. Helps me relax. That's not what you're... Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action. Sounds legit, Yashiro. Sounds legit. I mean, I can't think of a single thing wrong with that theory. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Ooh. Oh, it's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, huh? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyways. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Okay, so that's gotta be important to whatever happens next. So either like either we get a body laying right here, and based on the ground being wet underneath it or not, that we know how long the body has been there, or somebody shows up with like a change of clothes, or something got wet because they had to run through the sprinklers. Gotta be. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I don't care. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? It's chickens. They're chickens. Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs. They're chickens. Seems like chickens. Is it a chicken? It's a chicken. 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 Look! I bet it's a chicken. I'm really good at investigating. I found chickens. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Oh no, one of the chickens gonna die. 5, you know, the number of counts comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers, not 4.5 chickens. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. Number 4 is bags, that's death. That's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand squeeze all natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. A bunch of carnivorous plants. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa! And the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh will be all like, bleh! I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. I don't remember, unless you're talking about, like, I predicted Sakura committing suicide. We got a lucky guess on that one. Sayaka died first, that was easy. It's a tool shed. Oh, tools. Leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? So we have two hoes, a pickaxe, a lawnmower, a shovel, crazy diamond. Who could it be? Could it be, I don't know, somebody who is in a biker gang? I don't know. Fertilizer. Lawnmower. Let's make a bomb. Let's make a fertilizer bomb. Time for a fertilizer bomb. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. No, I think we should make a fertilizer bomb. Let's make a fertilizer bomb. Alright, we're done with the room. What else do we have? We did the dojo, we did the botanist room, or we're gonna do this. Ooh! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his words, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... Right on time. Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would never have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Let me give you an itty-bitty, easy squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you got from the NPC and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls. And junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it. What's the meaning of all this? There's blood. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to say the stains are considerably old. Is this all back in the tragedy? It's gotta be during the tragedy, right? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Nice. How many bodies do we see here? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bodies. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floors. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. 6 murders. Let's go. That's it. That's the only thing we can look at. There's less to look at in that room than in the botanist room. Raw! Rawhide! It's locked. The sign in the hall says biolab, a biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. I guess I see what's to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I have found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall. Dining hall. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for the decent volume. Ah, 6 of us, 6 bodies in the classroom. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if more people die, if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. Thanks, Hina. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Hina, what you up to? I checked all the windows. That used to be Sakura's job, but she... she... When I was looking around, I realized there was something about the layout of this school. What'd you notice? You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? What? You must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Bathrooms. Oh. I guess that. We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. I'm sure we absolutely will make it out of it, no matter what it takes. My concern was with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If it were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant. Or, we're not in a horror game though. Not yet. Or are we? Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them effectively. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it was right too, you dumb fucks. What do you want, Byakuya? Did you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, not strange is a massive understatement. The smell of fat and blood and me hiding my webcam for just a second. The white outlines of countless corpses! I think we can count them. I don't think counting's too hard. I think there might be 6 bodies. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. Oh, wait. The blood there is red compared to blood in Danganronpa, which is usually pink. Could it be paint? I think the pink blood might only be for fresh blood. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But, I mean, what the hell happened in that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A ghost! Say, bring up ghosts. Come on, bring up ghosts. Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Yeah, like 6 deaths. That's the worst thing that human history's ever seen. Maybe like 7 deaths even. The mass murder that took place in that room is an incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago? Please, that's not worth a tragedy. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the students' body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true, that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's so awful. Maybe the 15 of us / 16 of us were the 16 people who killed everyone. all those years ago. Or last year. We were the killers, and that's why we're here to be punished. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's tragic. Hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard of something like this happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? I think we've all just been knocked out for at least a year. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So why are you telling me? Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. I'd forgotten about that. Jeez, man, I know you're like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. What do you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife! A Rambo knife! It's a survival knife of some type. But what's it doing in a classroom? How would I know? What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to use? What are you planning to do to us? She only uses scissors. Don't compare me to her, I'm nothing like her. Listen, more importantly, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyways, it's too dangerous. What do we do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Sure. This is when I get to kill. Do I get to kill someone? Oh, I can't wait to kill someone. You're acting like I already said yes. It's just a knife. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. That's all I want to say. Hey, Toko. Huh? Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry it stinks. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Oh, she has got to go to the bathroom and clean up now. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. Ooh. Ooh. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Oh, Toko, if you want to clean up, I understand. That was pretty intense. Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. You notice it too, huh? That pickaxe. Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words "Crazy Diamond" had been carved into the handle. That's printed. That's clearly printed, or someone really has a very, very detailed eye to make sure they put little scripts on their letters when they carve it. Crazy Diamond, yeah, that does kind of sound familiar. I don't just think, I know, we've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? I remember. Crazy Diamond. Mondo. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. That's Crazy Diamond. You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right? But we did have access to the garden until today. Yeah. Maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't a pickaxe at all. I noticed a lawnmower. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower? Jesus, Yasuhiro, you're so fucking dumb. Yasuhiro, what the heck happened to you? I agree. Why are you so dumb? Well, back then, I personally hadn't quite solidified yet. The writers hadn't given me enough time. Sounds like it's a good time for Yasuhiro to die now that they're giving him a lot of screen time. I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. I agree. It's pretty bad. Didn't we talk to everybody? Oh, wait. Oh, I need to talk to... oh, shoot. I need to talk to Yasuhiro more. Yasuhiro. chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in a chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Ooh, Hina. What are you doing, Hina? What about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Pretty sure that'd kill you. Hina, it's a vampire. My goodness, Hina. Large plant. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in a pipe, though. He's talking about Mario. Oh, he's talking about Mario. Wow, that threw me for a loop for a second. I was just thinking about, like, when did... Wait, what? When did we see a man-eating plant in a pipe? Apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catching a cold. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. Hiro's pretty dumb. I think Hiro's found some extra special plants to smoke up in the greenhouse. Hiro definitely found some extra. Is there a carbon monoxide leak in Hiro's bedroom or something? Because whatever Hiro's been doing, he's been getting increasingly dumb. And I think he might die. Starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out. How cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what do you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko's Kyoko. But who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, blah 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 blah. So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Are we gonna figure it out? Come on, are we gonna figure it out? We're not as smart as the ultimate detective. It's not matter of what she likes or doesn't like. It's not a matter. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions, so Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't. What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... Amnesia, the Dark Descent! Which is an amazing game. If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You can't be serious, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me, that's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you had no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that. I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options. Give me the key to your room. But she gives you her room key. She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, a threat like that. Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in a mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya, held out her room key to him. You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk? Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, right? Whereas the only worst stuff happened, amnesia would fit right in. The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word began to walk away. I got to remain suspicious. Seize the ultimate mystery. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left, and those were the last words we ever heard from her as she became... Oh. Kyoko's last words.
どういう
What's her deal?
でも
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Ooh. I hear that voice every time I turn on those special channels.
黙れ
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
おい
Sorry, I can't still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Oh, is Toko like blue and passed out?
だって
Oh. I'm very, very angry. Ooh. At the thief! That's right, I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious, they stole it. Your precious? Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me with betrayal? Reality is filled with such hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. What is your precious? Shut up, I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the streets.
どういうことだ
What was that all about? He said something about his precious getting stolen, his virginity. It's likely it has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing to be able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what is it, and why would she do that? It's murder time! Sleepy time. Night, everyone.
ね
We need to get out of here.
そうだな
Can we talk about this more tomorrow? And what about Kyoko? There's gotta be a reason the dining hall is off limits at night, right? Because the dining hall, I think, is the only room that's off limits at night. Why is the dining hall off limits at night? Put away the knife. I'll just put it here. It's not like that's gonna be important at all. I wake up, there'll be a 16th student in my bed. Oh. Kyoko, come into my room. The doorbell. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. Kyoko disappeared into the depth of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I guess I'll go. What's the worst that could happen? I want you.
ね
I know you want me. I know I want
そう
you. Indeed.
Yeah.
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? What does that mean? What does it mean? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
え
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal? I stole this. A key. But looking at it, I couldn't tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Whatever. Where'd you get this? From the headmaster's room. You snuck in the headmaster's room? But it wasn't locked? The lock was broken.
そう
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did? Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into Headmaster's room for us?
そうよ
That's right. So we could uncover whatever secrets might lie hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules in this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you in the data center in order to correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
戦場袋
Ikusaba Mukuro. Guys, I really like this animation of them sliding in. Ikusaba Mukuro.
この学園に潜む16人目の高校生
Okay, can I say your name again? You ready here to say name again?
超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生
Come on, one more time. Give me her name one more time.
戦場袋に気をつけて
There we go. Ikusaba Mukuro. Gotta get used to that name. Ikusaba Mukuro.
ええ
I don't know all the details, but one thing I do know is that Ikusaba Mukuro is dangerous. Dangerous? What's so dangerous about Ikusaba Mukuro? But didn't Alter Egos say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind? The headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, maybe it was Ikusaba Mukuro.
とにかく
Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? But, I mean, what's the key even unlock?
それは
I don't know yet, which is why. Go! Do it again! That's way too dangerous! You want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? There's more than one person watching
そう
us.
かしら
But they didn't catch us last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us all and control Monokuma at the same time. Golly, I wish they would really be able to, you know, record things. That'd be technology that'd be really nice, right? The ability to record things. But as he said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're gonna run the experiment one more time, and we're successful again. That what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen. If that's true, that the mastermind can't watch us or control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. But no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail, I don't think you need to worry about all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you're free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world wouldn't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
そう
What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we will gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason to do it, right? Not to do it.
先に進むためには
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger. If that risk means solving mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. With that in view, I can see why she's the ultimate detective. I can't change how I feel. I wish I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
そうね
Consider a symbol of determination. You're filled with determination. Only open if something happens to me.
でも
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing. Please, I want you to hold it on for me. It's just Kyoko loves her memes, and it just says send nudes. But I'm gonna give it back to you at some point. You can be sure of that, of course.
ね
Go. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
そう
Yeah? Forget I say anything. I can't forget that easily. Okay, let's begin.
苗木くん
Counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention. Well,
じゃあ
give it
ね
my best shot. I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different than any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. The sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helps shake off some of my anxiety. Kyoko, you gonna die? I think you might die, Kyoko. Okay, let's do this. Monokuma, you see me, right? Get out here, I've got a bone to pick with you.
モノクマ登場
Well, this is a surprise, you being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way, huh?
怪しい
What were you and Kyoko up to, going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot, steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm, I bet you guys. Well, America. Damn it, American, I bet there was a juicy, juicy picture there. All over her, didn't you? Ooh! What did we do? I don't know what we did. I wish I knew what we did. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation. Ah! Thank you, honey. I have medicine. We have medicine for my poor throat. Maintain a healthy life of observation far away from the X-rated exploits. Oh, is that why there's no surveillance camera in the bathhouse? Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens got all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went all that trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want? It's just something I want to confirm with you. Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella. But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is. Seriously? Well, then what am I in my entire existence? That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What is this precious of yours? Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible at all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or earth sign breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you? Nutty. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It's a key and something. A key and what? What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in for yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. Huh. So, there was something else stolen. Either Kyoko took it and didn't tell us, or someone else also stole something. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few smear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew! I hope I distracted him long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. We didn't distract him nearly long enough. She's dead. Well, rip to her. Alright, while this goes on, can I auto through this? Auto. Come on, keep going, don't stop. Perfect. I'm just gonna... Ooh! Oh, cutscene! Oh, video game Sakura! Go, ogre, go! Nighttime, fluid medicine, cold relief. Hey, it's totally realistic battle simulator. Amazing. They spend a lot on this animation. This is probably the greatest animation I've seen in this game. Oh, hey Monokuma. Dance, baby, dance. How much am I supposed to drink? I am supposed to drink Sakura's Revenge, the game that the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Post Peak Academy, something. I missed it. Shit. I just drink one cup. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. Oh no. But I'll start up again if Danganronpa sells well. So now I want to know if there's someone made like a little fan game for that. Cheers. Thanks for taking care of things, Monokuma, while I drank some medicine. Rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Alright, dining hall. Let's go. Yes. Bum 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 bum. Oh. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
何よ
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Oh, shit. I'll hang a sign on my neck that says, bad girl, bad girl. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you, I won't make any more disgusting comments. Ooh. That sound effect, though. It's no use, she's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool! This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, or anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore. Maybe she's dead. Nobody's worried that Kyoko might be dead, huh? Yeah, nobody's worried she might be dead? Ah, are you late for Miss Kirigiri? Ah! I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either. It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here to try and prod us for information. Hey! Don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
Yes.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean... maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that? So was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious! I see. Whatever, I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go to look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can you not know where she is? So strange. Kyoko must have used the key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Is it free time? Sounds like free time. Free time! Okay. Leave the area. Let's save the game. Yes. So... Where's Hina? Hina. Chat claims I get a star at some point. Toko, have I gotten a skill from Toko? I got a skill from Toko. What else? Who else? Have I gotten a skill from Byakuya? Cool and composed. Have I gotten a skill from Yashihiro? Lost in thought. Alright, let's go spend time with Asahina. Asahina. Hina. Where is everybody? Ah! There we go. Alright, Hina. Let's go. Oh, wrong room. Whoops. Wrong room. Leave the area.